Well, Monday is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's also the start of a new initiative launched by the Minnesota Historical Society in St. Paul. Kevin Maijala, Senior Director of Learning Initiatives, joins us. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Jennifer.
We're glad you're with us. Can you tell us a little bit about Black history, Black voices?
Absolutely. This new initiative is really designed to be a way for us to bring this important history of Black Minnesotans across time and space to really have conversations about civil rights, about the contributions that they've made, the way that Black Minnesotans have helped shape the Minnesota we have today.
It is so important to talk about that, and there are 3 virtual programs offered this upcoming week beginning on Monday. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Absolutely. So we are really excited to have really high-powered panels that we're going to offer next week on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 4:30 to 5:30 on our Facebook and our YouTube platform. They're going to be moderated by Dr. Yohuru Williams, who is a professor at the University of St. Thomas, an expert on African-American history and Minnesota history as well. And then we have high-powered speakers, former heads of the NAACP, YWCA, community leaders, educators, who are going to be talking about the impact of Black Minnesotans on Minnesota history.
They sound like important programs, especially right now. And why do you think it is important, especially this year, to provide these virtual programs about these subjects?
Well, this is just the first of a series of initiatives we'll launch that really tries to focus on telling stories of people that maybe we haven't heard before. Really, when you look at the political environment around us, history has such a huge influence. And when we don't know the stories of the people next to us, down the street, down the block, across the border, into Wisconsin or wherever, we tend to really create problems for ourselves. We don't have that empathy for each other. So history really is about empathy. It's about understanding. And we're focusing right now, because of the Martin Luther King holiday, on launching this first initiative on Black history.
That's wonderful. Okay, so you mentioned they're being offered for free on Facebook and YouTube, and even though we can't be in person this year, this does seem like it makes it accessible to a bigger audience.
It does. We have found that. We've had to do a lot of shifting, obviously, with our historic sites and museums closed during the pandemic. Moving to online has been really kind of a blessing in disguise. It's forced us to flex our muscles a little bit, but it's increased our reach. We did panel programs around the idea of monuments and memorials over the fall and winter, and we were reaching 10,000 people at a time, which is an incredible number that we can't see in a museum, even like the History Center here, which has high capacity. So that reach has really improved, and it's made it much better for us.
Sure. Well, we're talking about the audience. Who do you hope watches these?
Well, we know because we're connecting a little bit with the Martin Luther King or MLK breakfast that is held annually, usually in St. Paul, will be virtual this year. So that audience there, which is civic leaders, political leaders, community leaders across, we want to draw those folks in. But we really want everyone to understand this broad history. So we're hoping through our membership and through promotion like this that we draw a huge audience across Minnesota.
Yeah, I was looking at the descriptions for all 3, and I'm in on all of them. So I think we can all learn a lot. And so thank you so much for sharing more about it this morning.
Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely. The programs are offered on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Again, they are free and will be streamed on Facebook and YouTube. To learn more about Black history, Black voices, visit WCCO.com/links, and we'll get you there.